Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
How does someone go, they've been paying their person hourly forever. How do I start pay for performance? Do I figure out a percentage of labor that I got to be allocating to these jobs? How do I figure this out?
Yeah, so usually your books tell you, but kind of like by industry, we already know.
Oh, mention books.
Yeah, that's why I'm steering more towards the per industry. We already know what the percentages should be that work in the business model. In landscape lighting specifically, it's 10% per truck. Like if you have one guy out or two guys out, they split it, or three guys, they all split it. But the truck can pay 10%. Usually you've got 30% to 35% for the supplies, materials, tools, and equipment. The 10% that you're using as like a pay per performance threshold, by the time you add in payroll taxes and training new guys and any spiffs you want to give, it's pushing 15%. So now you're 30 plus your 15, you're at 45. And that gives you like another 5% of wiggle room for fuel, merchant fees. Like we want your cost of goods sold in total to be around 50% or better. And so we know the percentage in the lighting space. Now, if you're doing holiday lights, because of, year one in holiday lights, depending on your model, year one is usually expensive. Year 2, 3, 4, 5, the rest is like you're making bank. Usually you're paying like 15% for a put up or 10% for a put up and maybe 5% on the takedown. So you can afford a little bit more just because once you've bought the supplies, you get to keep using the same supplies over and over again. So the model gets a little bit different as you massage it. When you implement it though, there is a right way to implement it. Like generally, again, those are the percentages to use. When you implement it, you always take your fastest guy or your fastest crew and basically say, hey, for the next week, I'm going to calculate your normal hourly pay, but I'm also going to calculate pay based on this percentage rate. And we're going to see how much work you can do. And your paycheck has no limit, right? The more work you guys do this week, we're going to if I pay you each $2,000 this week, cool, right? There's no limit to how big your paycheck can get. It's just how much you can produce. And of course you always pick your like fastest people and your loudest people that talk to everybody else and everybody else is watching what they're doing. Because if you just try to implement pay per performance, your crew, their mindset is generally, oh, Ryan's trying to make more money off of us, right? He's trying to pay us less. So they like view it as you're moving their cheese, and they immediately assume it's a negative. And so you pull aside your fastest crew. You say, hey, like no matter what, I'm going to pay you the hourly rate. But my goal would be that this commission percentage is significantly more than what I'm paying you hourly. And so we're going to see, like, if you guys get done early, I'm going to throw another job at you, right? Like you're working till 4 or 5 every day. We're going to push it and push it and push it for a week. We're going to go as hard as we can go. And I'm going to make sure your schedule's super full. And I'm going to give you guys all the upside. If it's landscape lighting again, if you guys produce $40,000 this week, the truck's going to get $4,000. You guys each will get $2,000. Like, let's see how much you can produce in an entire week. And then you get your percentage of that, right? Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something. And I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.